Here at Cold Beats on campus, we love to tailgate, and going to a football game at Happy Valley is like coming to tailgating heaven. More than 1,300 RVs are going to be here on Saturday for the homecoming and the Big Ten showdown with Iowa. So really, this is the perfect place to fire up the grill and welcome in the Feasty boys, Feasty John and Feasty Jim. Nice to see you guys this morning.
Thank you.
And our special tailgating guest, a former Penn State defensive tackle. While they gather applause for themselves, I'm now going to introduce our guest, former Penn State defensive tackle and current Washington Redskin.
Oh, yeah.
Nice to see you.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back.
Yeah, it's good to be
So,
back.
what are your plans for homecoming?
I'm going to go do a little tailgating. Got some buddies coming in town, and we're just going to sit back and relive, the glory days when we were young and could run around out here on the field like these guys are going to do tomorrow.
Not like now. You never do any of that.
No, I don't run much
Redskins,
anymore.
yeah.
No, I just kind of sit in a little 2-yard box and take a beat.
Sounds like us.
Now, when you
Yeah.
say a little tailgating, what would be the scale of your tailgating?
It's gonna be relatively small for Happy Valley standards. They take it to the next level here. It's unbelievable. I was always amazed at how the spreads that they have here. We just have a pickup truck and grill and a couple cases of beer, and we're gonna have a good time.
All right,
That's all you need.
No. We like to take to the next level too on
Yeah.
Cold Pizza. Do you know Feasty John and Feasty Jim?
We have met, yes.
Yeah,
They've been
but we've
harassing me all
talked,
morning. Yeah.
All right, they're going to take us through some of their tailgating ideas for this Saturday. What do you guys got for this?
Well,
for
these
this
are our
weekend?
glory days. Every Friday we get to eat and cook.
Hold on. I have a question for you.
What's that?
I ran the mean street to State College for 5 years, and I never ended up with a cut in between my eyes. Did you do that this morning with the pizza cutter or what?
Man, I got into State College early. I was visiting some of my, Polish relatives. It's fall. We're raking leaves. And I slipped and fell out of the tree.
All right.
Thank God he landed on his head.
Hey, hey, this is a fun one
Let's
right here.
get to the
Feasty boys
pizza.
love to have fun. We have fun, we eat good. We are gonna make a Polish pizza, because we are here in Pennsylvania, a big, wonderful Polish community.
Linebacker you, huh?
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna start
right.
this recipe. This is the secret to this particular pizza. It's the Feasty Boy trademark chili sauce. What we have here is we have a bottle of, 1 bottle of chili sauce in this bowl, Brandon, and I
Yeah.
want you to throw in some green peppers,
Gotcha.
some onions, a little garlic,
Look at him go.
and some olive oil.
These guys are natural.
Yeah.
How come chili sauce and not regular tomato marinara sauce?
John?
John.
John.
told
The
me,
tough
man.
questions go to John.
Because chili sauce is feasty.
No, we created this sauce for brats, kielbasa, in the traditional way of eating them on a bun, but we figured this would be a great sauce for this pizza.
Yeah,
Okay,
this
spice
is
it up a little.
something you'll find around Baltimore, so it's kind of a regional thing that we're bringing with us.
Okay.
Yep,
Brandon,
dump it
you're
on
doing a
there.
Good job
Oh, yeah.
there.
I like to eat.
And
So
spread
you
that
learn how
around
to
like
cook.
they do at
You're in the right
Domino's.
place then. Now, does it matter how much you put on? You
I
just,
hope
does
not,
it to taste?
because I just
I
put
would
it
say-
all
There's a
on
lot
there.
there.
Look at him go. I
I
feel
would
like I'm
say
at Domino's.
Per pizza, that 1 bottle is just perfect.
Okay.
All right.
So one small.
All right, let's move it on down the production line here.
Okay.
We got Thea.
You're up to you.
Got to top that off
Am
with
I
something.
participating in this? Okay.
We've got something that's, regional here. We got some grilled kielbasa.
All right.
You put on as much as you like.
I like a lot of sausage, so I'm going to put on a lot. Is
Now, if you're like Jim, Brandon, and I, that whole bowl's going on.
There you go.
Yeah, I think that was a hint. Enough with the placement of the sausage. Throw the thing on.
Got the
Okay, there we
sausage
go.
on there. Got a little sauerkraut. You want to sprinkle a little bit
Just
of
a
that
little,
on there.
right?
Just
No,
a
not the
little.
whole- all right.
We don't want anybody getting too gaseous,
be nice.
The seating is kind of close.
You can get gaseous if you want to. I'm not driving back with you. All right.
Little sauerkraut. Got a little
I know how the
shredded
Feasties
cheddar.
like to do their
That a
cheese.
girl.
There
That
we
a
go.
girl. We're rubbing off on her. Oh, perfect.
Wow.
And now a little
Well, look at-
mozzarella
More
too.
cheese. More cheese.
Yeah.
You guys, this is like a heart attack on a piece of bread.
We'll call this pizza will be called something for Joey, a little John
Okay.
Capilet.
What you
I'm
guys
old,
end
I
up
remember
with
that stuff.
This is what.
Is you end up with a pizza
I
that
tell you what, you
kind
grab
of
that.
looks
Never
like
let a
this.
plate. We need a cardiologist.
Kinda
This
looks
is going to
like
go
this.
right on
I don't know
the
if
right on the
that's gonna
grill.
Right on the grill.
Another great
And what we've
recipe
done-
we did was you can do pizza with barbecue sauce and grilled chicken. We took some chicken, we threw some barbecue seasonings on it, we grilled it, we cut it up, we put some barbecue sauce on instead of this chili sauce, so you can mix it up. Have fun, man. It's tailgating. Be
So
creative.
Same idea, just a variation. there.
Exactly, and that's what this one is here. Like I said, on this one we threw in some tomatoes, some green onions, some grilled chicken, and it's the most fun you'll ever have. That's our philosophy.
Just quickly before we taste it, I know Brandon's getting the head start on us here. I noticed you've got some tiles or some stones on your
That's
grill.
something
What's
that we like
for?
using. Instead of just throwing the pizza right on the grate, we've gone to the hardware store and gotten some ceramic tiles. These are just clay tiles. It almost acts like the bottom of a pizza oven. It'll give you a nice, even heat distribution on the bottom of the crust, and it, prevents it from burning.
Great. All right, let's have a taste.
And what do the Italians say?
What are the Italians say?
I have no idea.
What are the Polish
Hey,
say?
chubby, just eat. That's what they say.
Breakfast of champions, huh?
This is delicious. I had a really big bite. I can barely speak. What do you think?
Good.
Oh, this may- You can take the leftovers to your tailgating party. All right, if you guys want to try this pizza recipe yourself, chew. Log on to coldpizza.tv or feastyboys.tv. Thanks so much, you guys.
You're
Great
welcome.
tailgating
Great
with
to
you.
be here. Go
We're
Pens.
gonna
Go
be back
Penn State,
with
go
more
Redskins.
pizza. We have a special guest named Joe Paterno. I took a really big bite. Up here, the Purple Raiders are looking to devour another opponent this week and extend their regular season winning streak to, get this, 104 games. And the Feasty Boys are here to whip up a little supersized tailgating meal, and we need it because we're freezing. Here to help us out, you saw that he knows laundry earlier, so we decided to recruit the quarterback of the Mount Union Purple Raiders to do a little grilling. We bring in Zach Bruni. Good morning, Zach.
Good morning.
Yeah,
Now, we
baby.
know you're the big man on campus. You're the quarterback guy. You're obviously a domestic god from what we saw.
Domestic god.
What about grilling? Are you a grill man?
Oh, yeah, I try to grill up whatever I can get my hands on. Grilled cheese, ramen noodles, whatever works.
Possum?
Nah, I try to stay away from the roadkill.
Well, these guys are the king of the grill. So, John, what are we going to grill today?
Well, Thea, today, we're going to make a sandwich that's hearty, it's warm, it's perfect for this type of weather. I don't know what's going on. Toto, apparently we're not in Miami again,
What was your first clue? The icicles in your eyes?
Frozen tundra, central,
My first clue was
Ohio.
I got frost on my body and parts I can't even touch.
We'll see if we can help you out with that. Okay, so how do we
Nice.
make the Sammy?
Well, we're making a grilled Feasty chicken Reuben. And what we're going to do is we're going to start out, we've got some chicken in front of both you and Zach.
And we
we
got-
want to tenderize this chicken.
We
Ooh.
got Zach's cleats here, and he promised us he used that odor eater in them because we're going to use
Those are
them.
pretty flashy there,
Those are
Hoss.
fresh, aren't they?
So Feasty Boys like to tenderize their chicken, by using anything they have around them. Back home, we use trucks, horses, whatever. But Zach was kind enough to let us use his cleats. So what I want you guys to do is start pounding the chicken.
Give that chicken
Pounding
a
the
little...
chicken. Okay.
Pound
And
it
the
up, huh?
cleats are great because it's going to leave her. What?
This is actually,
What are you
this is
doing?
actually
come
quite
on now.
effective.
What are you doing?
What?
You
want to
pound
really
the
hit
chicken,
that
baby.
chicken.
Pound it.
All right.
Who you playing this week?
Oh, we got Heidelberg this
Well,
weekend.
hit Heidelberg,
All right,
baby.
let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, we're talking.
Table.
All right.
Tenderize.
Okay, that
Looks good, don't it?
tenderized. That chicken has now been pierced.
All
So
right,
what
why
do we
don't
do
you
with it
guys
now?
give me the
That's what you wanted,
chicken, and
didn't
I'm
you?
going to throw this chicken on the grill down here.
Do you want mine? It's not as tender as Zach's.
Sure. Oh, don't sell yourself short down there, Thea.
I see you've got some corned beef too. Do we do this the same way?
We're going to start assembling these sandwiches, but I got to tell you.
No tenderizing, no pounding?
It's cold, but I love being here, man. It brings back memories. I went to a Division III small school, and man, it was the best 13 years of my life.
That's what it's all about, baby.
A little too much grilling for
Let's
you,
put
maybe.
these things together. We're going to start with some rye bread.
We've
It's
got
a
some marbled rye. We
Okay.
buttered the bread. We threw it on the grill and toasted it on one side.
Get some toast there, boy.
Why don't you grab a piece of toast here?
This is fancy, you guys.
Yeah.
Grilling and stuff.
It really doesn't matter, but let's make them feasty, all right? So let's get some chicken. Let's start with chicken.
All right.
Let Zach grab a piece. Jim,
I
why don't
see.
you
Will you
pass
start
I'm
this
going to
on
take my
down?
gloves off here so I can get into
We're just gonna layer this, folks. We're gonna create a feasty Reuben sandwich, and the trick we did was we add chicken to it. We seasoned chicken breast, and we pound it out, and so it's just basically a Reuben, but you're adding a seasoned chicken breast to it.
All right.
Nathia's got some corned beef. We grilled that also. So it's going to be, it's a Reuben, but it's got a real nice, you know, charcoal taste to it.
And then we head
so
for the
load it
cheese.
up, Zach. Come on, man. We're eating
right.
big here.
Big
One
ear.
slice. No, with the feasties, never one slice of cheese.
Never one
right.
slice of cheese. That'll boy.
That's not very
Throw a little
feasty.
bit more
You've
corned
gotta
beef
have
on there
two.
for you. Now we've got some sauerkraut here.
Yeah.
Why don't you grab a little bit of that if you want to throw that on there.
That'll
If
get
you're
you a
not
little extra gas on the field.
Yeah, you know, this is, you know, I'm
I don't
telling
think
you
that's
what.
the kind of gas he's looking for.
There.
It's the
Hey, I made a
Feasty.
mess.
perfect,
Oh, take the gas.
perfect sandwich to make for your lineman,
and
but you
what's-
might want to keep that sauerkraut away from the center, if you know what I mean.
What's the
Definitely,
orange
definitely.
sauce?
Got you there.
That's Thousand Island dressing.
The regular Thousand Island salad
you
dressing?
can, if you want to feasty your own Thousand Island dressing, ketchup, mayonnaise, sweet pickle relish, and horseradish.
Do we
There's
put
no
that on now?
horseradishes.
Load it on.
Load it all on.
John, get some panned up, baby.
Smear
Let's
it.
let them
All
try
right. And then we put this back on the grill, right?
And we put
Yeah,
that
you're gonna
back on the
heat that-
grill.
Oh, I'm making a mess. Okay.
We let that melt on the grill. I'll
Okay,
throw
so
those on
let's
for
put-
you guys.
Pass that one back. That's going to get grilled up. And these have already been grilled.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, this looks great.
Why don't you
Looks
guys
good
try
here.
the finished
Wow.
product out?
This is fancy.
That's
All right.
a feasty sandwich right there, man. Feasty sandwich.
You cannot go wrong
And
with
great.
that.
Yeah.
And we got plenty here for some hungry mouths out there to try when we're done with this.
Better than
Zach, what do you think?
It's better than college Slim Jims and ramen noodle, right, baby?
Definitely, definitely.
All right, if you want to make this Feasty Reuben sandwich, log on to coldpizza.tv or feastyboys.tv. We're back on the campus of Harvard University. The Feasty Boys are here looking rather, I guess, scholarly, I would say. Obviously, the atmosphere is rubbing off on you guys. You look very smart
Oh,
in your little dickies there.
Everybody has been commenting John and I on our dickies.
Yes, you look very, very smart. We've also got another guest this morning here with us, Chris Nowinski from the WWE. Nice to see you, Chris.
Thanks for having
Ready to
me.
do some
Nice to meet you,
tailgating?
fellas.
Now, have you tailgated with the Feasties before?
No, I haven't. I'm very much looking forward to it.
Well, the Feasties are historians, and I know you guys probably know that the first tailgate took place in 1904 at the Harvard and Yale game, right? You guys,
Oh,
you guys
who
knew
doesn't know that?
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there are some people that contest it, but most people agree that's true. So, in
First
honor
true
of the
tailgate was
100th.
in my bedroom when I was about this big.
Yes, that was your first tailgate. And in honor of the 100th anniversary, I'm assuming you've whipped up something special, caviar.
Thea, we have one of our Feasty favorites, and I guarantee 100 years ago they weren't making food like this. This is a killer recipe that's a hit every time we do it. It's called the Feasty Brick House Sandwich.
It's a break.
Pow, pow, pow. So let's get started here.
All right, how do we do it?
We've got a round loaf of bread here that we've hollowed out.
And each of you are going to make one of these.
And
So
we're going to
we've
let
got
each one of
started
you
for
guys make one. So each one of you have a hollowed out piece of bread. We've loaded the bottom of that with a little provolone cheese. Now we've got an
Pre-lined.
assortment of meats here. We've got turkey, ham, salami, some pastrami. Chris, just start loading that thing up.
These
Leah?
are meats we chose,
Okay.
guys. You can use anything: roast beef,
nice.
corned beef, whatever. Your favorite meat.
Any particular order?
Well, you know, we always start
Layer
with
by layer?
meat and
Start
cheese.
with the meat
and
at the bottom.
Okay.
That's
you're doing
perfect.
good.
Oh,
Chris,
yeah.
you got it down there.
Natural.
Fool around here. I'm,
Now,
Okay.
Chris, I noticed on your bio that you are actually the only Harvard alum ever to wrestle in the WWE. I was shocked to hear that.
Yeah, usually you'd expect more Harvard graduates to get into wrestling.
Yeah.
But no, surprisingly, I was
mean-
the first.
Presidents, senators,
Yes.
Herman Munster, and then Chris.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's been quite an honor. They treated me well. It's a fun job. Best job in the world.
Now, how did you get that job? What led you there?
I decided I had a consulting job I hated when I graduated, and I still wanted to do something fun. I was a huge wrestling fan, so I started going to Killer Kowalski's wrestling school at night.
Oh, yeah.
And then I got on the
Baby.
first season of Tough Enough on MTV, where I lost, but they picked me up, and then that's how I got on Raw. and the rest is history.
Now, I know you're very proud of your 3 sacks against Yale in your
yes,
time
yes,
here.
yes.
What was it that made this matchup so special when you're
The Harvard-Yale game is the greatest game in the country every year. Your rivalry. Yale likes to think they're also the best school in the country, but it's obviously Harvard, and they have a big inferiority complex about that. So when we sell out the stadium like we will tomorrow, there'll be a lot of yell of safety school and accusations about who's number one. And
you guys yell?
You know what you guys are really famous for? This caviar. But you know what Feasty Boys are famous for? Redneck caviar. We got little sardines.
Oh, that's nice. We have that for our tailgate tomorrow, yeah.
Okay, so it looks like you're doing a great job down there.
I think I've got my layers in.
Pack the sandwiches full of meat and stuff.
Some onions. We've got red onion to put on there. Chris has already got plenty
These
on
onions
here.
smell very strong, you guys.
They are strong.
And then you want to use some feta cheese. And then, John, you're going to talk about our secret recipe. And part of the other great secret to this recipe is how we do these tomatoes. John, go ahead and show 'em.
Over here on the grill, I've got some of our Feasty roasted tomatoes. And basically what I've done is I've taken some plum tomatoes, cut them in half. You drizzle them liberally with some olive oil, put some Cajun seasoning on them, a little bit of garlic powder, throw them in the oven, let them roast for, 6 hours.
Get nasty
We've got them
with
on the
them. Put
grill.
them all
it works
over,
just
get
great.
oil on there.
Gives them plenty of a
and
smoked
if you're
flavor.
feeling lazy, not that you guys would ever be lazy, you can always just get these
Yeah, let's go
out
ahead
of a
and
jar,
throw them
right?
on.
Exactly.
We've got Kalamata olives on this thing. This thing is loaded with flavor.
Now, the
You
great
want to
thing
load
about
it
what
up.
we're going to do and why this got the brick house name is because you want to use a brick.
Perfect.
Thea, pick up your brick.
Okay, oh geez.
And you're going to set that on top of the sandwich.
Concrete
now, wait,
block.
we might want to use some tin foil
Yeah, let's
first.
cover that up with the tin foil first.
Put your brick right on top of there. And what this is going to do is it's going to take those juices from the tomatoes and it's going to compress that sandwich and make it easier to eat. And it's going to get all that olive oil down in that sandwich, man. It's going to taste great.
How long do I do this?
Some good
Well,
physics.
you can do it for an hour up to 12 hours, especially in the tailgating time of year. It's cold outside. Leave the sandwich outside.
So we got Chris. Chris, you know what? I don't think you realize this, but we were going to be a wrestling team one time.
Really?
Going to be a couple of country boys from Georgia. We were going to call ourselves Making Bacon. What do you think?
All right,
I would
bacon,
love to be your
bacon. Let's
manager.
have a bite of this.
Put your brick on
I
top.
don't really have 12 hours to wait for my brick, and being a wrestler, would you mind if I kind of did it my own way with a chair? I think.
I think I might just stand back for
I
this,
might want to
actually.
stand back for this.
What are you doing?
Oh my God!
That's better.
Are you crazy? That's disrespectful. That's a.
Hey!
What are you?
I think I'm going to let them With Feasty Sandwich, log on to coldpizza.tv or feastyboys.tv. And for more on the WWE's Chris Nowinski, log on to chrisharvard.net.